So we're back talking about the local real estate market. I teased this topic before the break. Things to avoid, splurges to avoid if you hope to sell your home in the next year. So I want to spend a little bit of time on this because I think that you do have a lot of people that are going to sell their home next year, that are thinking about it, that are planning on it. So if this is you, listen up and stay plugged in here for what we're about to talk about. I think, step number one, the first holiday splurge to avoid is always going to be holiday decorations, and so again, I think this is something really important. This is even if you're not selling your home during the holidays, and so let me explain. If you're selling your home during the holidays, you also want to avoid this splurge too, because if your home is overly decorated for Christmas, the photos are going to look like Christmas. What happens in January when your home hasn't sold? It still looks like Christmas. You got Christmas trees up. It dates the marketing of the home. Naturally, people are always looking at how long a home has been on the market, but there are some websites that kind of hide that data so you can't see it. So the photos do that for you.
If it's been on the market a long time, you're probably going to get lowballed,
right?
I would think. Yeah,
and imagine if your home is still on the market in June, depending on the price range, which can happen. Higher end homes take longer to sell. Your home on the market in June and the photos are from holidays, and they can see Christmas lights and Christmas trees and all these types of things. So it's really important to make sure that you're paying attention to that. So obviously selling your home during the holidays, that matters. Now here's the reason why selling your home after the holidays and doing too much Christmas decoration can matter, because it can damage your house. You can overload an electrical circuit, you can put holes in your roof, you can, leave the remnants behind, like lights, for example. If they sit too close to the paint or stucco, there'll be a little burnt-in stain left behind where dust doesn't get to it or whatever, or light doesn't get to it. So for all those types of reasons, you want to decorate less if you're planning on putting the home on the market, because some of those things can and will hurt your home sale. It'll make it less marketable, it'll make it look as good, and certainly you can damage things that go unnoticed, and it ends up costing you during the inspection process of the home.
I would also think that if you're one of those people that has like 12 inflatables on their front lawn,
same thing.
Even if you get good pictures,
because the grass is going to be a little dead afterwards.
If I'm a prospective buyer and I walk up and I'm staring at 12 inflatables,
yeah,
I'm a little taken aback.
Hey, I'm an inflatable guy. I'm not selling a house though, so I'll have a whole bunch of them out there. Right. But the reality is you're right. Any kind of over decoration can cause a problem. Like, for example, when we put the inflatables in our yard, when you take them out, there's like a little yellowed area, where the grass has died and it's a little different color, and that takes a little while to kind of come back. So for all those reasons, we don't encourage you, if you're doing it during the holidays or even shortly after, you don't want to do any kind of heavy decoration. Don't clutter your home with huge holiday gifts. This is not the time for someone to buy you a great big treadmill that you put in the living room. It's not. I know that everyone wants to get in shape and all that stuff, but join a gym.
Time of year.
Yeah, but the reality is if you get too many gifts or too much big stuff for the holidays, and then you got to clutter your house up. When you're selling your home, you want to declutter, as much as you possibly can. So you don't want to clutter it up with a bunch of really big, bulky, gifts. Don't buy furniture or appliances that won't fit your future home. That's a big one. People, there's all kinds of great sales on furniture this time of year, so people will say, oh, let's go I don't like my couch, I want to go get a new couch. Well, you're going to have to move that couch if you're selling your house, and maybe that couch won't fit your new home. So hold off on any furniture changes, hold off on appliances, refrigerators, ranges, all those types of things. Great bargains out there this time of year. A lot of people like to buy those things this time of year, but it may fit your current house, it may fit the decor of your current house, but then you go and fall in love with another home, and then you have to redo the whole kitchen to fit your fridge, because it doesn't fit, or it doesn't look right, or it's the wrong color, so avoid, furniture purchases. Even my personal belief is even stuff that you're going to put up on the wall may not fit or make sense in your home. You could spend money on it and it not be useful. So if you're selling your home, don't buy things that are going to, not go with you, or that won't help you, sell the home. So ultimately avoid, appliances or furniture. A really big one this time of year, if you're someone who, and again, this is speaking to everybody, but depending on what your budget is, but if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of disposable income, and you plan to sell your home, a lot of times people get pressured into selling their home for less than what they could get because they don't have a big emergency plan, so they sell, they move, and they're stuck with 2 mortgages. They should have called us so we could do the guaranteed sale, but that's a whole, I could do a whole
There you
show
go.
about that. But the reality is that a lot of people will take on too much holiday debt this time of year. It'll put them in a financial crunch. So they'll be pressured or forced to sell their home in a fashion that maybe isn't in their best interest because of that extra pressure of the extra debt. So if you're selling your home, the other thing you got to plan for is the likelihood that you may have to invest some money into improvements or repairs. So if you take on holiday debt, and now all of a sudden you've got to fix up your house before you can sell it and take the money out of it, you could put yourselves into a short-term financial crunch situation. So you definitely need to look at that and avoid, taking on too much holiday-related debt. I think it's just general advice that I have. If you can't afford it, don't buy it. If you don't have the money to pay for it right now, then don't buy it. And that's especially true if you're looking to sell your home. The other reason is because generally people are selling a home to buy another one.
That's
So
right.
your mortgage
You have
debt
to
scenario.
qualify.
Yeah, so if you take on too much holiday debt, right now it's great, no big deal, you can afford it, but a mortgage lender may not view you being able to afford a higher priced home, or you may not be able to qualify for a new mortgage under new guidelines based on your current financial situation. So really important, again, not to take on too much holiday debt. Another one that, I read this in a Realtor.com article, and I thought this was a really good point, but I never really thought about it like that, is don't surprise the family with a new pet. And so this is kind of interesting because I think this is a time of year when people will go out and they'll rescue a dog, or they'll get a dog for the kids, or a cat, this time of year, do you really want to be potty training a pet while you're selling your house? Right? Like
Yeah, that could be kind of ugly.
Yeah,
if
and
it's
not only that,
at
but
your house.
I think it can be, when you have an animal that you've had for a long time, you understand the habits, you understand the routine, you know how often you clean it, you know what it does to your house and how to kind of combat that. But when you bring a new animal into the equation, there's an adjustment period where, maybe the cat uses the bathroom in the house, maybe that it sheds too much hair, maybe it's bringing in mud to the carpet. All those types of things are things that can make your home sale not go as planned. Bad smells, bad experiences, people, noticing stains, so, this, while traditionally it may be a time when a lot of people will want to add a pet to the family, if you're selling your home in the new year, in January, and you get a little cub, little puppy for the holidays, this is the struggle you're going to run into.
Just wait till after you sell the
Yeah,
house.
wait till after you sell the house. So nothing wrong with getting a pet. Go get them.
That's right.
But it's the timing of when you could get the pet if you're going to be selling the home. And the other reason, look, everybody loves cute puppies, right? I mean, I love cute puppies. I mean, my kid literally can't go anywhere. I mean, she could have a worldwide famous celebrity right in front of her, and if there's a cute puppy, the cute puppy is getting the attention. So if you have a cute little puppy in the house, people are going to be paying attention to your cute puppy instead of your house.
Right.
So you don't want them doing that. You want them paying attention to your house. So those are some reasons, or some tips of splurges and things you want to avoid during the holidays if you hope to sell your home in 2017. If you are thinking about selling your home in 2017, we would love to help you. If you're curious about your home's value, you can check out TampaBayHouseValue.com. You can also go to our main website at TheDuncanDuo.com. We've got a little "What's Your Home Worth" widget where you can just type in your address. We'll send you a market report, and then you get a monthly snapshot of homes that hit the market, and then homes that go into contract and homes that sell, so you can stay up to date on what's going on in your neighborhood with the market snapshot report. Again, that's at our website, TheDuncanDuo.com or TampaBayHouseValue.com.